The legend returns, and it's louder, meaner, and more electrifying than ever before. Welcome to the rebirth of American muscle, the 2026 Plymouth HEMI Cuda, a car that doesn't just nod to history but grabs it by the collar and drags it into the future. Whether you're a hardcore Mopar fan or a newcomer looking for high-octane thrills, this beast is something you'll want to buckle in for. Let's talk design first. Because the 2026 Cuda doesn't whisper retro cues, it screams them. With a modern twist, you get those classic muscular haunches, wide rear stance, and a long aggressive hood that echoes the golden era of Detroit muscle. But make no mistake, this isn't just a rehash of old ideas. The exterior features an all-new lightweight aluminum and carbon fiber blended body, giving it a rigid yet incredibly sleek feel. It's lower to the ground than most modern muscle cars, with an aerodynamic front splitter, side skirts, and a functional ducktail spoiler that delivers more than nostalgia. It provides downforce at speed. Up front, the LED quad headlights sit within an aggressive grille that's flanked by active air intakes. These aren't just for show, they actively adjust based on speed and cooling needs. The hood scoop is not just an homage to the shaker-style scoops of the 70s, but a fully functional air ram system that feeds cold air directly to the engine. Details matter here. The Cuda's badging is minimal and clean. Just a subtle Hemi insignia on the fender and a sleek Plymouth script embossed into the rear fascia. No chrome excess, just brutal purpose and design. The car sits on forged, 20-inch front and 21-inch rear wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 5S tires, ready to plant power to the pavement. Behind those wheels are 6-piston Brembo brakes that hint at just how serious this car is when it comes to both acceleration and stopping. The wide rear arches accommodate a wider track, giving it that signature stance muscle cars are loved for, but with modern geometry that actually helps in cornering and stability. Under the hood is where the real madness begins. The 2026 HEMI Cuda is powered by a 6.4-liter twin-screw supercharged HEMI V8, producing a jaw-dropping 807 horsepower and 760 pounds-ft of torque. Yes, you heard that right. It's not electrified, not hybrid, not pretending to be anything but raw, unfiltered combustion power. But here's the twist. There's also a fully electric variant being offered, dubbed the Cuda, which delivers 950 horsepower via dual motors, one on each axle, giving you blistering all-wheel drive and a 0 to 60 time of under 2.5 seconds. That's Tesla plaid territory, but with attitude. Back to the V8 model. It comes mated to either a 6-speed manual transmission for purists or an 8-speed automatic with launch control, paddle shifters, and multiple driving modes, including track, sport, drag, and custom. The exhaust note, think thunder in a bottle. It's active, valved, and customizable. You can go from neighborhood stealth to full NASCAR bellow with the flick of a switch. In track mode, the sound is raw enough to send chills down your spine. The handling on the new Cuda is a major leap from its predecessors, thanks to a reworked suspension system featuring adaptive dampers, wider track width, and a nearly 50-50 weight distribution. The car doesn't just go fast in a straight line, it corners with confidence. The steering is electric, yes, but finely tuned for feedback and precision. There's also rear-wheel steering on the top trim, which gives the Cuda impressive agility for its size. On the track, it's capable of 1.1 grams of lateral grip, and off the line, it'll do the quarter mile in 10.4 seconds with the V8 and under 10 with the EV variant. Inside, the Cuda is surprisingly modern while still carrying its heritage in the details. The cabin wraps the driver in a race-inspired cocoon, with high-bolstered leather and Alcantara seats featuring contrast stitching and optional HEMI embroidery. There's an available Recaro performance seat package for those who plan to track it seriously. The digital cockpit includes a 12.3-inch customizable gauge cluster and a 13-inch touchscreen infotainment system powered by Uconnect 6, with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, real-time telemetry data, and over-the-air updates. Even though it's a performance-first car, Plymouth hasn't skimped on daily usability. There's adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a high-definition surround view camera. The trunk is decently sized for a coupe of this caliber, and the rear seats fold flat in case you want to haul more than just adrenaline. The HEMI Cuda comes in 3 primary trims: base V8, track pack V8, and a Cuda. The base V8 starts at $78,900, offering raw performance with just enough features to keep it livable. The track pack model, priced at $89,500, includes upgraded suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, lightweight components, and all the aggressive styling cues you could want. The Cuda, with its futuristic powertrain and a WD grip, starts at $96,000 and goes up to $105,000 fully optioned. All prices are before destination and taxes. And then there's the launch edition, limited to just 426 units. An ode to the legendary 426 HEMI engine. This version includes exclusive paint options like Plum, Crazy Metallic, Go Mango, and B5 Blue. It also features serialized plaques, a bespoke interior, and a power boost for both V8 and EV variants. Expect a starting price of $119,000. And yes, they're already selling out. It's also worth noting that the Cuda is built on Stellantis' new STLA large platform, which is modular and capable of supporting internal combustion, hybrid, and EV trains. So this is more than a one-off. Come back. It's the beginning of a new era for Plymouth and muscle cars in general. With emissions regulations tightening and the industry shifting toward electrification, this may very well be one of the last true V8 monsters we'll ever see, at least in this form. But the fact that Plymouth had the guts to release not only a roaring V8 version, but also a boundary-pushing electric model shows they're playing both sides of the future. It's heritage and innovation coexisting under one legendary badge. Driving the 2026 HEMI Cuda is nothing short of exhilarating. The moment you press that start button and hear the engine come to life, you realize this isn't just a car. It's a declaration, a throwback to the golden era, engineered for today's roads and tomorrow's tracks. The throttle response is instant, the power delivery brutal, and the grip addictive. Whether you're carving canyons or launching down a straightaway, the Cuda constantly reminds you why you fell in love with cars in the first place. And for those who opt for the Cuda, don't worry, you're not missing the soul. The instant torque, the eerie silence, the spaceship acceleration, it's a different kind of thrill, but one just as intoxicating. Plus, with features like drift mode, launch control, and regenerative braking customization, the Cuda is no compromise. It's a redefinition. In conclusion, the 2026 Plymouth HEMI Cuda is a rare blend of nostalgia and next-gen performance. It's got the looks, the guts, and the brains. Whether you want that classic rumble or futuristic speed, this car delivers both in style. It's not trying to be everything to everyone. It knows what it is. A muscle car. A legend. Reborn. If you're thinking about getting one, now's the time. These won't sit on showroom floors for long, and once they're gone, you'll be kicking yourself for missing out on a piece of muscle car history. This isn't just a car. It's a statement. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts about the new Cuda in the comments below. Is this the revival muscle fans have been waiting for? Or is it the last great roar before the electric takeover? Let's talk.